What is up, YouTube? Mr. King coming at you live from the studio. Here are the questions for the day. Please pause the video now and answer them. First one, when is your birthday? Next, what is the independent variable on the graph? Hint, x-axis. And then 3, what do you notice happens when the time on Instagram goes up? What do you notice happens to people's happiness? Okay. What we're going to do today, construct various graphs and interpret them for patterns. Here's the graphing worksheet. So our first official quiz will be today, and it'll be about graphing. The quiz will be open notes, and there will be a retake next week. Yesterday, what we should have done, you should have made a bar graph and a line graph. I do want to go over some practice first before I take the quiz. So here's a little line graph. I want you to think, how many worms are 7.25 centimeters long? Try and think about it. Pause the video now. Try and answer that question. Okay. So here's how you do it. Find 7.25. So we length of worms by the number of worms. So you find 7.25. It's right here between 7 and 7.5. Go up to see where it hits the graph. It hits the graph around here, and then you go over to see how many worms there were. You should have gotten a number around 5. There should be 5 worms that are 7.25 centimeters long. Next, can you go to Google Classroom and then go to Wednesday and pull up this Gizmo? You should have done the bar graph and the line graph yesterday. Go to explorerlearning.com, and then yesterday you should have logged in using a code. Please log in again. If you forgot your code, just tell them forgot password, and then they'll give it to you. Once you log in, go to your classes, and then find the graphing skills and hit launch. Okay. Then once you're here, I like to do full screen. Okay, so we did the bar graph yesterday and the line graph yesterday. The line graph, remember, you just drag have show values on and get it to match everything. You're trying to get the graphs to represent this data. The last one we're going to be doing today is called a scatter plot. This one is the trickiest. Okay, for a scatter plot, we have the names, their time studying, and their test scores. So we're going to try and show a scatter plot of these people, how much they studied, and what score they got on the test. So this one's a little confusing. You're not sure which axis to put the time and the score on. Time will always be the independent variable, so always put the time on the x-axis. That will leave the score, test scores, to be the dependent variable, dependent. And you may notice no one spent more than 50 minutes studying, so you can change the scale to 50. And then the title, you can just use it from the table, studying the score data. Here's the tricky part. So Robert studied for 40 minutes and he got a score of 98. So you're going to grab his little dot, take it over 40, and then up 98. So doesn't have to be perfect. And then do the same thing for Griselda. She only studied for 5 minutes, and then she didn't do that well. 5:58. And then do the same thing for Maria. She studied for 50 minutes, and she's able to get a good score of 89. And then keep going. Finish off all the rest of the students, and then hit check. Check will give you a score of how accurate you were when you're all done. The answer, please put it on the last page, page 4. Put your accuracy right here for number 2. And then when you're ready, take a screenshot from this camera when you're all done. And then when you're ready, paste the screenshot for number 3, and then answer 4 and 5. Once you're done with 4 and 5, please go to Google Classroom and then hit turn in. So you should be turning in Wednesday's work. So you turned in Wednesday's graphing gizmo, and then once you turned it in, go to Thursday graphing quiz. It's made for after the gizmo. It's open notes, and there will be a retake, so I don't want you to stress. But yeah, it's right here, Graphing Gizmo. Please take it when you're all done and you're ready. It's not due until Friday, so please know that. I usually update grades on the weekend. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you everyone for staying with me the whole time. Have a great day. Bye.